What's up, JobberNation? This is JobberNation TV, soon to be the #1 YouTube wrestling channel. I am DaChamp, and today's video, I'm gonna make my NXT Takeover San Antonio predictions. You might be wondering, where's Shawnee? Well, Shawnee doesn't really watch NXT, so I'm gonna take over this video here today, and we're gonna get right to it. And starting with number 1, the first match for the NXT Heavyweight Championship. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Bobby Roode. And honestly, I think this match could be a very good match. I'm actually wanting to know, let me just right off the bat ask you guys the question of the day. Who has the better entrance music? Bobby Roode or Shinsuke Nakamura? Because I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm thinking that, I like both, but I'm kind of leaning towards Shinsuke Nakamura. I like Bobby Roode, the glorious. Because I won't give in. Okay, I'm going to start singing it if I continue. But I like the whole opening and things like that. But I think as far as the entire song, I just like Nakamura's violins. It's just an amazing song. But this is going to be a very good match. Bobby Roode isn't a great wrestler, but he's very good. We have Nakamura, who more often than not is a great wrestler. So I'm thinking that, because a lot of people have been saying in rumors that Nakamura is going to move up to the main roster. I do not think that will happen. I actually think Nakamura will stay in NXT until the night after WrestleMania. So with that being said, I'm going to choose or pick or predict, whatever word you want to use. I'm going to predict that Nakamura will walk out of San Antonio as the still NXT Heavyweight Champion. And we're going to be hearing, oh. Okay, that was totally off beat. That was totally unnecessary. I know that. But hey, I'm starting to get hyped talking about this. Next match, Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Women's Championship between Asuka, the undefeated Asuka, versus Nikki Cross versus Billie, Kaye versus Peyton, Royce. We all know Peyton, Royce, and Billie, Kaye are just in it to try to get the advantage, which they do have. But they're not going to win the Women's Championship. It's going to come down to Asuka or Nikki Cross. And I'm going to go with my girl, Asuka. I think she's going to walk out undefeated and still NXT Women's Champion. Maybe it's just me. But I just want to see Asuka versus Nikki Cross. 1-on-1. How come we couldn't have that? And then I want Asuka versus Ember Moon. Now that would be also an amazing match. So I'm predicting that we're going to get those matches in the future, which is why I am going to say that Asuka will remain NXT Women's Champion. The third match, NXT Tag Team Championship match between DIY and the Authors of Pain. DIY is perhaps the best tag team in all of wrestling. An argument can be made that they are the very best tag team in wrestling today. Versus the Authors of Pain, who is all about destruction, all about power, all about kicking butt, taking names later. That's what they're all about. This is going to be an interesting match. The styles, I think, is going to mix really well, not as well as the Revival in DIY, but of course. But I think it's going to be a very interesting, a very entertaining match. And I'm going to say that DIY will lose the Tag Team Championships, and the Authors of Pain will become new NXT Tag Team Champions. Mark it down, people. That's going to happen. I feel like even though I want to see DIY retain the championships, I feel like the Authors of Pain and the role they've been on is leaning toward a championship victory. DIY will not lose much from losing this match, besides the titles, of course. But as far as reputation, as far as their standing in NXT among the fans, will not really lose a lot. So I'm thinking the Authors of Pain will win the NXT Tag Team Championships. And the fourth match, we have Eric Young from Sanity versus Ty Dillinger. I'm not a fan of Ty Dillinger. Let me just put that out there right now. I'm not a fan of the whole 10, 10, 10, 10. I'm not a fan of that. So I'm hoping and I'm thinking that Eric Young will win. And then Ty Dillinger will be on the main roster at the Royal Rumble at number 10. So that's my first prediction for the Royal Rumble. I said it first. Ty Dillinger will be number 10 in the Royal Rumble. Mark it down. DaChamp just told you what's going to happen at the Royal Rumble. But as far as this NXT TakeOver is concerned, Ty Dillinger will lose to Eric Young. And finally, the final match here on the card. Roderick Strong versus Andrade Cien Almas. Andrade has been a very good heel, much better heel, and more natural fits as a heel than he is as a babyface, which was a big fail. Almas as a babyface. Roderick Strong, he's from the Indies. He's new. You know, he's exciting. He's a very good wrestler. But I'm going to say that Andrade Almas, will win the match. And he will beat Roderick Strong. I'm expecting NXT TakeOver to be a great event. It's not going to be as great as past NXT TakeOvers due to like the quality of the wrestlers involved. Not knocking them, the ones involved on Saturday, but they're not at the quality of the ones we've seen in the past. So it's not going to be as great as that, but it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be exciting. So make sure you watch it. Make sure you watch. Make sure you remember my predictions, because I'm going to come back and say, you know what? I'm right. I was right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be wrong. A slim chance of me being wrong, but maybe that will happen as well. But I'm going to wrap up this video, people. If you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Not only that, make sure you suplex that bell so you will get notified whenever JobberNation TV comes up with a new video. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you keep track of what we're doing. We're posting every day on Instagram. And so make sure you follow us there as well. So I'm DaChamp. Make sure, remember people, always kick out at 2. See ya.